Yo guys, this is Brian here, and yesterday when I saw people watching the Steam Deck videos, I was hoping you might say that. Yes, I had the Steam Deck right here, and I says do. I do have a Steam Deck because Steam Deck is amazing and it's awesome. So yes, buying the Steam Deck is definitely a good thing. So you know what? Just get a Steam Deck. So, like I said in this video, hey guys, this is Brian, and welcome to my channel. And today, I'm going to be talking about it's a Steam Deck. Okay? So I'm going to let you know that Steam Deck is a popular console that everyone loves. And people are the big fan of it. So this is a reason why the people are the huge fan of the Steam Deck. People love the Steam Deck, and this is why people love Linux so much, which is better than Windows. Although I like Windows, and for me, Windows 11 is the best operating system because for me, it's easy to use when I use Windows 11. So normally, I'm using Windows 11 for now. So yeah, if you still don't like Windows 11, I can hear your thoughts and I can hear your opinion. So anyways, let's get started the road, shall we? Now where do I begin? Oh yes. Steam Deck is the best handheld console that everybody loves. So you know, this is a Steam Deck, okay? It's made by Steam and it is so much better than Nintendo Switch. Alright? Steam Deck is a PC, but it's a console. You know? It's called a handheld console. Alright? Steam Deck is a handheld console. Okay? More like the portable console. You know? This is official. Official handheld named the Steam Deck. Alright? I'm gonna tell you guys that is real. Everything is real now. This is actually real. This is the real Steam Deck, okay? So yeah. So I'm gonna say this. Bruh, just get a Steam Deck. Okay? So this is the second lie that I'm gonna tell you. Bruh, just get a Steam Deck. It's not that hard. Okay? You should go to the Steam official website, or you should go to Amazon, which I found out there, which you can get when you can search for Steam Deck here. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay? Steam Deck is an official handheld. It's the most popular handheld, just like a PS5. Okay? You know that everybody loves Steam Deck because It's the best handheld ever. It used to play all your PC games on the Steam Deck. Okay? So yeah. This is exactly why that you need such a Steam Deck. So I'm gonna say this. Bruh, such a Steam Deck. Someone asked me this. Why can't I buy these portable consoles? And I say, bruh, just get a Steam Deck. How can I play PC games when I use a laptop? I say like this, bruh, just get a Steam Deck. Okay? It's not that simple. So yeah. So I'm gonna tell you why. Steam Deck is the most popular handheld that everybody loves. I was gonna say before, so I said it again. Okay? So let me tell you why. I'm gonna explain why that you should just get a Steam Deck. So this is the reason why that you should get a Steam Deck. For gaming. Okay? For PC gaming. Okay? I'm gonna tell you why. All Windows games works on a Steam Deck when using Linux. When Linux supports Windows, it's pretty good. You know? I can say this. Linux supports Windows gaming. Okay? This is why SteamOS supports Windows gaming. You know? So I'm gonna tell you why for now. Okay, so I'm gonna let you know that the Steam Deck is one of my favorite handhelds of all time. And I definitely love it. So I just don't know where to start. And I just need to play some of the games on the Steam Deck. So this is a Steam Deck, you know? And I can't tell you why. You really need to stop overthinking this. There's an obvious, practical solution. So, bruh, just get a Steam Deck. Okay? It's not that hard. It's not a big deal. It's not that simple. Okay? So I'm gonna tell you this. The Steam Deck is a popular handheld gaming PC made by Steam. In gaming forums, people often ask long, complicated questions like, should I buy a gaming laptop, Switch, or build a PC? And I say, bruh, just get a Steam Deck. How can I play my Steam library on the couch, in bed, or while traveling? And then my answer is, bruh, just get a Steam Deck. And the gaming context is, this is a buy that already does everything you're asking for. And the decision is, you should be picking the obvious option. And sometimes it says Ironically, even when the Steam Deck might not be the best solution, but it is. Steam Deck is the perfect solution, which is you can play a lot of PC games on the Steam Deck. So, you need to use Linux on the Steam Deck, otherwise known as the Steam OS. So I'm going to tell you right now, just use Linux. Okay? That's all I'm asking. This is the second one I'm going to ask you this. And yes, I mean I'm asking. So yes, this is why I ask you to use Linux. So yes. For example, I just need to play the PT games on the couch, my screen, or the consoles, and I'll spend $2 million. And the person said the answer will be, just get a Steam Deck. Okay, I'm gonna ask you one more time. Just get a Steam Deck. Okay? You really need to get this console, right? I'm not gonna force you to do shit, and I'm not gonna make you do that, okay? I'm not forcing you to do that, okay? If you don't like it, then fine. You don't have to get it, okay? It's not a big deal, okay? So yeah. So I'm gonna tell you why you should get the Steam Deck. I'm gonna say this. If you really don't want the Steam Deck, then maybe you're better off playing a laptop and people might not like you or love you at all. I'm just kidding. They don't care, okay? They don't even care, okay? I'm just joking, okay? I'm just kidding, okay? So yes, you can get the Steam Deck, or maybe you don't have to get the Steam Deck, okay? It's not that simple, okay? So, if you like the Steam Deck, then you should get a Steam Deck. But if you don't like it, then you should avoid getting them, and you should leave it. And you don't have to buy the Steam Deck if you don't like it. Okay? It's not a big deal, okay? It's just for the buys. It's just a device, okay? And I'm not gonna force you to do that. It's just a device. Okay? So yes, you don't have to get a Steam Deck if you don't like it, okay? So if you want the different handheld like MSI Qual, Asus Rock Ally, or any other Windows handheld, then you can. You wish you're missing out the Steam Deck. Nah, just kidding. Wish you just can play many PC games on your MSI Claw and Asus Rock Ally. But I'm going to be talking about the Steam Deck for now. So anyways, that's enough intro for the day. So let's continue. Sorry to wait that long for this intro. So let's say how about the Steam Deck. Okay, that's enough intro for that. So let's dig in. I'm sorry if this intro is gonna take longer than I thought. So anyways, let's do this, shall we? Okay, now we're on store.steampower.com/Steam Deck. So what is a Steam Deck exactly? Well, I said this before at this intro, and I'm going to say this again. This is a Steam Deck, okay? Steam Deck is the most popular handheld console and the PC handheld gaming PC that everybody loves and likes. Okay? This, by people, is a Steam Deck. Okay? Your games everywhere. Okay? This is the reason why that you should get a Steam Deck. But if you don't like or love the Steam Deck, if you hate the Steam Deck, then you don't have to get the Steam Deck. Okay? You should get the PlayStation 5 instead. Okay? It's not that simple. So, if you don't like the Steam Deck, if you hate the Steam Deck, I can handle your thoughts and your opinion. And you should get a PlayStation 5 or something. I just don't care. But if you do like the Steam Deck, then you should get the Steam Deck, okay? It's not a big deal, okay? That's all I'm saying, okay? But anyways, let's go to this session, shall we? So this is a Steam Deck, okay? Your games everywhere. Alright? So I'm going to tell you more about the Steam Deck. So what is a Steam Deck exactly? Well guys, this is the Steam Deck. Okay? Your games everywhere. Alright? So let's go down this description. Steam Deck is the most popular gaming handheld for portable handheld PC gaming. And that's the reason why that the Steam Deck is the most powerful design for comfort and the console-like user experience. And these are the games that you need to try. These are the Witcher-free Wild Hunt, Hogwarts Legacy, and other more. And you need to choose the OLED Steam Deck. OLED, okay? But if you rather choose the LCD version of the Steam Deck, then you may. Okay? You may get the LCD Steam Deck for just $399. So yeah, you can choose the 256 gigabyte on LCD version of the Steam Deck, or you should get a OLED OLED, 512 gigabyte or 1 terabyte on the Steam Deck, just for $549 or even $649. So yes, choose your Steam Deck. On the LCD version of the Steam Deck, you get a 7 diagonal display size, up to 60 Hz refresh rate, Wi-Fi 5, and much more than everything you could ask for. But in OLED or LED, Steam Deck OLED or LED has 7.0 diagonal display size, up to 90 Hz refresh rate, Wi-Fi 6E, which is different, okay? This is different, you know? Oh, here's the docking station of the Steam Deck. This is a Steam Deck docking station. Connects to your Steam Deck to external displays while networking, USB, and power, such as $79. So, like I said in the description for Steam Deck feature, all Steam Deck are powerful, portable gaming PC device made for comfort and a console-like experience. And yes, you have the Steam library on the Steam Deck, and this is why you can game on the Steam Deck. They can play all this PC game on the Steam Deck, which is made for Windows on the SteamOS. So yes, this is a Steam Deck, okay? Just like I have this. It's called the Steam Deck. Note, I have the Steam Deck with 64 gigabyte version, which is no longer available, because you should get the Steam Deck LCD 256 gigabyte of solid state drive, because the 64 gigabyte version is no longer available. So yes, I have the Steam Deck with the 64GB version, so I had to use the SD card slot right there, so I was going to put 256GB SD card, but I'm going to do 512GB SD card instead. Okay? So yes, this is a Steam Deck. Okay? I have the Steam Deck. I got a Steam Deck, okay? So I can help you get started for now, okay? So let's get started, shall we? So yes, this is a Steam library that comes with a Steam Deck. Okay? All the Steam library and all the PC games libraries are on the Steam Deck. Exactly. These are all the PC games in the Steam library that works on the Steam Deck. So yes, I put all the free-to-play games that works on my laptop. So yes, I have the cheapest laptop ever that used the without the graphic card. It's Intel processor with integrated graphics, which is very weak. So, as you can see, I have the free-to-play games downloaded on the Steam Deck. Okay? So this is why I got free-to-play games downloaded on the Steam Deck like this. So, as you can see, I had Disney Speed Store if you'd like to play them. And I got all the free games, which as you know is free to play games on the Steam Deck. And yes, your games are going places. Like you could go everywhere you go on the go, and you can play many PC games on the Steam Deck. It's very comfortable for way thing to do. It's very good that you can use Linux for. It supports Windows games. It supports PC games as well. So yes, you can play all the PC games, all computer games on Steam on your Steam Deck. So yeah, your games are going places. And I mean, your games are going places. So yes, that's all I'd like to say in this video. So, I'm going to tell you more about the Steam Deck later. So, thanks for watching this video. And I see right there tomorrow about the Steam Deck or even the game videos. I watch it differently. This is Brian signing off.